4 rules for your next sex party. And these rules apply even if your sex party is just you and one other person. Number 1 is invest in hygiene. No soap, no sex. Body odor and sex parties never mix. You don't want to be the proverbial scented candle in your sex room. Number 2 is to keep things light. Always establish consent. But whether you're there to flirt, dance, or have wild sex, don't assume that everyone will have the same comfort level as you. Because believe it or not everyone is there for sex. Number 3 is do not judge. Whether it's a big party or a party of 2, manners matter. Don't barge in on people, no shaming, and no staring. Number 4 is communicate. Discuss what you want to try, and what your boundaries are beforehand. Pay attention to nonverbal cues throughout the entire experience. Now it's time to party. Have a love-hate relationship with social media? Try thinking of it as your boyfriend. For example, if TikTok was your boyfriend, you'd spend lots of time together, to the point where maybe you'd worry you were addicted. He'd be a little bit scrappy, have about 9 tattoos, and would definitely be younger than you. If Instagram was your boyfriend, he'd be the pretty boy whose eyebrows and nail beds would somehow be better than yours. He would want to take your picture all the time. Usually in restaurants with bad food, but gorgeous interior design. If Twitter was your boyfriend, he'd be the intellectual dude whose brain you're attracted to. But along with his politics, the sex would also be up for debate. Be Real is a romantic hipster who tells you you look better without makeup. He's been to therapy and is honest about his emotions. Maybe too honest. LinkedIn is the finance bro who is oddly still in touch with all of his fraternity brothers. He's the one your mother is dying for you to date, but that you just can't get that excited about. Snapchat boyfriend, the guy that keeps sending you dick pics and won't take no for an answer. Facebook is the guy you dated in high school, but somehow keeps popping up in your DMs. Paul, please stop. How long should sex with a partner last? Let's get into it. In a study where both men and women were asked this question, the average amount of time given was 25 minutes. But when asked how long penetration should last, the answer on average for all genders was 5 minutes. In other words, women don't define ideal sex as that where their partner lasts for hours. 5 minutes of penetration is usually plenty. And that's because penetration can be amazing, but it's not usually the quickest way that a woman reaches a no. Which is why the sexual experience overall should last a lot longer than 5 minutes and should include things like oral, fingering, or using a toy. So expand your sexual repertoire, include lots of activities, and try to savor all 25 minutes so that everyone involved in the experience can enjoy it. And time's up. Things you can say during the Oscars and sex. Oh my God, it's huge! Want to know what I'm wearing? There's so many of you who made this possible, working together all at the same time. It's true, I am the best actress. I wonder who my next co-star should be. Nope, I never use stunt doubles. I don't mind a little pain. I forgot my favorite pearl necklace. I bet they are amazing on set. When is this thing gonna end?